differentiated. And so to meet people on the road and find that mystery together helps with that oneness. Does anybody else take away a little nugget of inspiration or wisdom that you're taking with you? Connection can happen at any moment. Anything else? Any other sparks? Holy relationships, be they challenging. Well, that brings us to a beautiful moment of healing. There's a lot of pain that may have come up even in these conversations, I know. So may we hold each other, being with each other, as we bring in Ana Elna Rafana La to begin to seal our Torah practice today.
So if you're saying your healing prayer and you'd like to call out anyone you're saying prayers for today, just call it out. You can say it all together, or just make like a whole cauldron of prayers. Our planet is in need of great healing right now, and our people too, and our brothers and sisters of the Muslim faith. So we offer prayers. O sweet Spirit, hear our prayer. Help these words heal someone out there. Oh, sweet Spirit, hear our prayer. Help these words heal someone out there. I am but a voice, just a cry in the air, but I sing nonetheless through this pain we share. Oh, sweet friends, come and dry your eyes and hold each other by this tree of life. We're angry and tired of this great divide, but we'll sing nonetheless with love on our side and on all sides. Ana Elna Rifana La. Ana Elna Rifana La. Ana Elna Rifana La. Ana Elna Rifana La. Oh, Ana Elna Rifana La. Oh, sweet Spirit, hear our prayer. Help these words heal someone out there. And may there be healing in heart and body and mind, in country, spirit, among nations, and let us say, Amen.
So we seal our Torah practice with our third interpretation from a non-traditional, traditional source. The divine stylings of Rich Orloff.
Ooh, can everyone hear me? Oh, good. So a few weeks ago, Karen Fried called me up and asked if I would write a poem inspired by the Kabbalistic creation story. And my immediate response was, there's a Kabbalistic creation story? I had no idea. No one had ever told me. So Karen explained it to me. We Googled it together, because that's what we do nowadays. And I thought, well, we'll just see. I'll let this sink in. And I was up till 2 that night, just like taking walks in the hall and stuff, and phrases kept pouring into me, and I kept writing them down. I was so intrigued by this story that I surrendered to the possibility of writing it. The divine risk. Before the beginning, or what we call the beginning, I imagine it was tranquil, but rather uninteresting. Something was missing. Perhaps we are here because the divine felt a need. Otherwise, why would the universe have been created? All creation starts with a void and a hunger to fill that void. So before the universe was created, the divine created the void. The divine sacrificed infinite tranquility for the joy of creation. The divine created the blank page so it could be filled with life. The act of creation is always a risk. One can never control the outcome, even if one is the divine. Things break, things become bent. And as any parent or poet can tell you, the creation develops its own identity. To imbue a creation with the spark of life is to surrender control, even if you're God. Before the divine created light, the divine had to create darkness. There needs to be darkness to inspire illumination. 10 vessels of light were sent into the universe, but light is very hard to control, and darkness refuses to surrender its power. The light shatters. Sparks are scattered everywhere. Darkness conceals where the sparks land. Into this chaos is a holy challenge for us all. Although many of us were raised to believe our job is to repair the world, that feels overwhelming. We will at best achieve partial success. Perhaps instead of repairing the world, each of us needs to find one fragment of splintered light, our contribution to illuminating the world. Let me be inspired by the desire to discover. Let me be inspired by knowing what it's like to feel incomplete. Let me not be afraid of going into darkness to retrieve the sacred sparks. The more we come together with our sparks, the brighter the world is. The more we can show that creation was worth the divine risk.
So with that, we say thank you to Rich and to the writers of our Torah, and we will gently put her back into the ark. I invite you to rise as the Torah is lifted.
אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה.
So while you're standing, it's time to transition yet again. Gail's going to bring us into that transition with everything we've taken in, and as we head into some big, powerful concepts that we're going to encounter.
Do
Do you want to use the mic or?
If you can hear me, I'll do it this way. Can you hear me?
I can bring you. I can help you.
We'll do the movement together. Okay, we've got voids, we've got creation, and now we're going to create some movement. Bring the shoulders up to the ears. Deep breath in. Ah. Once again, deep breath in. Ah. And now shoulders up and back. Up and back 3 times, opening to the new year. Now we're going to add the elbows. Open the chest. Open, look up, up, up. Opening the heart center to the new year, to creation, to being, and now the whole arm. Opening. Full shoulder circumduction. I'm going to try not to Naomi.
Follow her.
Woo. Now give me a sound of creation. Woo! A sound of the new year. Woo! One more. A sound of being. And now we're listening. That's pretty cool. And swinging. Let the arms hang loosely from your shoulder joints. Let the swing of the torso pull yourself all the way around and look back over the shoulders, alternating sides. If there's someone behind you, send out a smile. Now catch hold of the body. Give yourself a hug, lifting through a lengthened spine, up through the top of the head. Come back to swinging. Hug the other way. Look back behind you. Give that body, that precious body, a squeeze. And come back to swinging. Now a big figure 8. Woo! Big figure 8. An infinity sign. The birthday of the world.
Yeah.
And throw it out behind you. Arthur, what's the figure 8? Infinity. Infinity. And switching sides. Woo! And come to center, grounding all that energy. Let's feel the earth. We come from earth, don't we? All right. Feel this channel, Adam, moving through us, connecting us from earth to sky. Look up. Oh, what a day we have. And what are our blessings today? Call out a blessing. How about the sun? What else?
Community.
Community. Together. Together. Trees. What else?
Being.
Being.
Good sound person.
Gratitude.
Now we're
our heritage. And I think Laura said, good sound. And coming back to using the hands, bring them to your chest. Little vibration. Rich said that the creation story began with a void. So let's feel the void inside us. There is a space, vibrating it, and deep breath in. Exhale. Ah, make some sound. Go ahead and let it out. Ah. Once again, deep breath in. Exhale. Ah. Hold the exhalation for as long as you can. Ah. And when you're ready, let the arms fall to your sides. Let the eyes fall gently closed. As we take a moment to turn inward and ask the question, how do you feel right now in your body? How does it feel to be with your body, with the community, with the new year? And if there's an intention for the year that you'd like to open up to, I invite you to call it to mind now. Your intention for the new year. Visualizing it, feeling it in the body, seeing it, being it. As we open the eyes, come back to the light, come back to each other. Shana Tova.
Thank you.
Just a public service announcement to hydrate.
Yes, thank you, Naomi. So we move from our Torah service into Unatana Tokav. So if you're far out there and you want to come in closer, we're grappling.
There's more shade over here.
There's some shade over here, and there's some blanket here that people will be happy to share, I think. And not for now, but later.
We're on page
But we'll get there, I promise. Yes, I promise. So we're on page 261. 261. And I just wanted to say for a moment on this text, who lives, who dies, it's heavy, right? And I think for me it's that we're not in control. We humans, we like to think we control things, but at the end we don't. Of course we do have choices in how we live. But I think in this moment in time where there is so much loss, there's so much loss in Gaza, in Israel, that we're losing so much here at home. It is important to also surrender to both, that we have the power to act and we also need to be able to be with what is and be with the this life is temporal. Like, we get a minute and then it's not here. So that's another being with.
So your body is, thank you so much, Laura, for that powerful intention. And your body is now, thanks to Gail, open to flow. And this may be a different Unatana Tokef than you've had before. Conceptually, soulfully, maybe the tune. So I'm going to invite you to allow being with what is, truly. Whatever flows, whatever emotions come up, we're here together. 261. וכן לך תעלה קדושה, כי אתה אלוהינו מלך. ונתנה תוקף קדושת היום, כי הוא נורא והיום, ובוא תנסה מלכותך, ויקון בחסד, ויקון בחסד, כיסאך, ותשב עליו באמת. ובשופר גדול יתקע, וכל דממה דקה יישמע, חילורי אדם לא יוחזו, ומלאכים יחפזו, וחילורי אדם לא יוחזו. ויאמרו הנה יום הדין, לפקוד עצמם מרום בדין, ולא יזכו בעיניך בדין.
We need a little, this guitar. כבר קראת רועדרו, מעביר צונו תחת שבטו. כבר קראת רועדרו, מעביר צונו תחת שבטו. כן תעביר ותספור ותבנה ותבכור נפש כלי, ותחתוך קצבה לכל בריאה, ותכתוב את גזר דינה בראש השנה ילדהו, וביום צום כיפור ילדהו, בראש השנה ילדהו, וביום צום כיפור כמה יבראו, מי יחיה ומי ימות, מי בקיצור, מי לא בקיצור. בראש השנה ילדהו, וביום צום shashana yigatemo uvion son kibor sunshine and who in the nighttime, and who by ordeal, who by common trial, and who in your merry, merry month of May, who by very slow decay, and who shall I say is calling? Who by barbiturates, and who in these realms of love, who by something blunt, and who by avalanche, who by powder, and who for his greed, and who for his hunger, and who shall I say is calling? And who by brave ascent, who by accident, and who in solitude, who in this mirror, who by his lady's command, and who by his own hand, who in mortal chains, who in power, and who shall I say is calling? Rosh Hashanah yigatevu uvion son kibor yigatemo Rosh Hashanah yigatevu uvion son kibor yigatemo Teshuva
Repentance, with worship, giving,
Ma'avirin el roa
the bottom of 263, we come into contact with the creation story in a slightly different way.
Adam Sodo me'afar v'sofo le'afar.
Let us read this together in English. We humans come from dust and return to dust. Our lives are fragile. We live hand to mouth. We are like a clay pot that is easily broken, like the grass that withers, a flower that fades, like a shadow that passes, a cloud that drifts away, like a breeze that dies out, dust that scatters, like an ephemeral dream. So in this fragile and vulnerable moment where we remind ourselves of our mortality and of that rock and coming from the dust and returning to dust, can we find ourselves in a moment of surrender?
So we rise to fall. We rise, for those of us who spend some time in the yogic tradition, we rise to pranam, to put our heads below our hearts, so our ever-thinking minds, to surrender, to fully surrender. Aleinu, it is upon us. So we have much to do, and yet, can we be not the doer? Can we allow the divine directive to move through us so that we are guided in our actions? Aleinu, it is upon us.
So we're on page 274 as we head into the first of the 3 sections in Musaf. Each one of these a different tonality. Malchut, surrender. We had our big seats early this morning, and now are we in front of the majesty of the world as we surrender. And we'll know when to rise because we'll receive that call to rise.